positive.
Wait, can you repeat that?
For like bombs or drugs or something. I don't know what they were searching for, but yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Airport.
I almost wasn't allowed on the plane to go to Florida, I guess technically last year, because I had a shirt that said King Explosion. And they're like, you can't wear that shirt here. I'm like, you want me to get naked in the middle of the airport to change my all-black shirt that only says King Explosion in the corner?
Just turn it inside out. Problem solved.
I told her, I'm like, I am not going to open my bag of video games to change my shirt because there is no clothes in there. I had already checked in my suitcase, so I didn't have clothes with me. So I was like, are you going to give me a shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you are, it's probably ugly as hell, so I'm not going to wear it anyways.
Nice.
But so she's like, well, make sure you don't wear it when you come back. I'm like, right, because you're going to be here when I come back. And you're going to stop me from leaving the airport when I come back.
I don't think anyone's ever gotten lost in an airport and never found their way out.
My grandma has. My grandma has.
Is she still in there? I said no one who's ever gone into an airport really hasn't come out by like if they get lost.
Well, my grandma got to an area of the airport that you're not supposed to be in. It was fun having to find her. I have no idea. She's a little Mexican woman that can't speak or read any English. She did not know where she was, and neither did we.
Ideal's meal.
Nice. Alright, so now that Angel's finally done with her fucking fruit roll up about 2 minutes into the episode, Hayden, do you wanna bring us in?
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
What's the problem?
Yeah.
Wait, can you bring my Kylo Ren gummies?
The fuck?
Sure.
Oh wait, now you guys can hear me. Oh god.
Thank you, everybody. This has been this week's episode.
Katie, what you want?
Okay, but for real, hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's installment of the Saturdays for the Boys podcast. We're starting to get outnumbered on the boys. It's me, Hayden, and there's my boy Connor.
Yo.
There's one of the girls, Angle.
Ah.
And there's Angle's sister, Sarge.
Hey.
You're just gonna be Sarge from now on.
Aye.
Swabbing semen on the poop deck.
Katie?
The Navy's weird.
So I've heard.
Oh yeah, so Angel. So you had me take that fucking Harry Potter house sorting thing.
I did.
And it kind of came out like one of those Tumblr girl posts, like, I see I'm like a Ravenclaw, but some days I'm feeling like a Gryffindor. So I proposed like a fifth house, and I'm calling it Kraken Hole. Think about it. Like, you got a bear. Well, actually, no, that's a badger. You got a badger. You got a lion. You got a bird and a snake. What do you not have? An aquatic animal. What's a scary aquatic animal? It's not a trout. It's a kraken. It's a kraken hole.
What do you want?
Is your cat bugging you?
She's hungry, but she's not supposed to eat yet.
Fucking badass.
You need to feed
You're the
her.
one eating a fruit roll-up right now.
Okay, so Hayden, I'm hearing you on the house idea.
Yeah.
What's its thing? Because like all the other houses have like their thing, right?
Like their home base area thing?
No,
Or what are you
like
talking about?
they're like their fucking trait, like, you know, the Ravenclaws, they're like the smart dudes.
Yeah, we're just like a hodgepodge, which is going to be like the biggest house because I don't think people fit into four like pretty specific categories. So I think it's just going to be like, hey, we're the biggest house, and our fucking little hidey hole is you got to open up a sewer grate, and it leads to like a little bunker underneath a lake, and it smells like fucking feet in there because it's, you know, under a lake.
Because, you know, lake.
Our insignia is going to be a big ass kraken just crushing a barrel in one of its tentacles.
Amazing. I also fuck with the location of under the lake because there's apparently a giant squid living there.
Yeah, exactly, and that's our boy Santiago.
God damn.
So why Santiago? Why is that the name?
Probably because it's the same name as the chicken that he threw in my house.
Oh yeah, Santiago has just been my go-to name for everything. Like me and Angel were playing Minecraft not too long ago, and I was throwing eggs at her in a mine shaft, and a little baby chicken popped out. So I hooked him up to a lead, and I just shot him into the sky, and I flew back and stuffed him in Angel's cabin, and I named him Santiago. I
Nice.
was playing Fallout last night, and they made a murder bot. His name's Santiago too.
Like Santiago 2, or were you saying Santiago
As well,
like, as well?
Santiago as well. Actually, would be a better name, Santiago 2 Electric Boogaloo, because he actually is an electric boogaloo.
You're a boogaloo.
You're a booger.
That's some first grade shit right
if
there,
you
dudes.
If you were a booger, I'd pick you first, and then wipe you underneath the bus seat like you should do.
Thanks.
Okay, so moving on.
Public transportation's nasty. Have you actually guys had to take public transportation? I've literally never taken a bus outside of a school bus in my life.
I
you
mean,
lucky.
does the light rail count?
I mean, yeah, because that's technically public transit, I guess.
Then yeah, light rail.
Yeah. Light rail's cool.
I mean, I
What?
take the monorail between hotels in Las Vegas all the time.
I guess that works.
Yeah, dude, light
I
rails
wanna-
get weird as fuck.
They do get sketch as shit. God, I remember, I don't know, this is when I was out of a car. I was visiting my girlfriend at the time up north, and so I got on the light rail, and I barely got on the last train out of there. And so I'm just sitting there trying not to fall asleep, and I'm just like holding my bag, and the train stops, and we got held up for like, because there was like some fucking crazy person just, being crazy and homeless.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Because one does.
yeah, because I don't know what it is about public transit that just attracts all the fucking crazies. They just ride it for fun and harass people.
I mean, what else
Yeah.
do you have to do?
I don't know.
Especially
They
if
must
you're
have a
homeless,
busy.
You don't got anything else to do.
Besides, fucking scream at the shadows and scratch at the spiders underneath your skin because you're going through yet another crack withdrawal.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think those are crackheads. Not all homeless people are on drugs.
Yeah, but the vast majority of them are.
I don't know how crazy it is where you live, but
They
So,
have a pretty high, like, homeless count.
Yeah.
Connor, I actually haven't seen a lot of the homeless out and about.
Okay,
Like-
have you been outside in the last month?
Yeah, but okay, because I usually saw them.
Have you?
They started
No.
like They started like creeping into the Lone Tree area, and for those of you who don't know, Lone Tree is like a really, really upper class area. So I remember started seeing them creep in and like standing on street corners by like the mall, like the big ass mall.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, I haven't seen any of them. I think the police fucking came and rounded them all up.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
What do you do? I'm a policeman. What do you do? I wrangle homeless people.
Jesus.
They give me a big ass Kevlar lasso, and I just.
I don't know. There was always this one guy that I saw like pretty consistently on my way to work at fucking
At that same
Park-
mall.
Park Meadows. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's always chilling by like one of two exits. He's always just chilling there, and he's got like this umbrella and a little dog with him.
Oh.
Big chillin'.
Yeah, he's just big chilling, just asking for food and shit.
Hey, homeless dude, what's your plans for today? Dude, I'm gonna big chill. You don't even know.
Starts off enthusiastic, but then just slowly becomes more depressing.
Yeah. Like you see him like the fifth month in a row. Hey man, what are you doing today? Taking it
Chilling.
easy. Big chilling.
why,
God, I'm
why,
hungry.
Angel? Why did you call me last night asking what music I listened to?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I just remembered that. I was like, Hold
Oh,
on.
yeah,
we
so-
were having a conversation about stoner music.
Yeah, and Hayden wanted to know, what does Stoners listen to? So he's like, hey, Angel, call your sister, ask her what music she listens to.
I didn't think she'd actually do it.
Why wouldn't she?
You're right, but I guess I forgot I was talking to Angel.
I had to work this morning, so I like went to bed, and then I just hear the Joker laughing in my ear, and I woke up.
Is that really
panicking.
your
I'm like,
ringtone?
Yeah, Angel, call me right now.
Hers is Baby Shark in my phone, so I mean,
Yeah, but isn't her text notification the fucking Chewbacca sound?
yes.
Thank you.
It just keeps cutting in and out. I can't hear it.
It just sounds like a screaming goat.
I mean, that's what she sounds like. At night, it sounds like that too. But I just hear that, and so I didn't want to answer because I was like, whatever it is, it could wait till tomorrow. But
I mean, it really could, and it was quite an urgent matter.
well, I mean, she texted me anyways, or I texted her asking what she wanted, and she was like, "What music do you listen to when you're high?" And I was like, none. Because normally when I'm high, I'm like watching TV or like playing a video game. Or like just straight chilling. I'm not really listening to music.
Yep.
It's been a while.
It's-
I used to be kind of a stoner, but then my cousins moved out of state and stopped growing weed, so then I stopped too. I started getting a nasty cough. I'll do most things until it starts to affect my health, then I stop.
What, you got a whooping cough?
No, I don't got that fucking. Don't got that baby tuberculosis. That.
Yeah, well, I had that shit.
Did you?
Yeah,
Whooping
baby
cough?
tuberculosis, like, literally 2 years old, I had fucking pneumonia.
You. That's not good.
Yeah, it's...
I had fucking
that's a-
pneumonia like every year of my life.
Well, because
Yeah.
you got like shitty lungs.
Well, no, I have shitty lungs because I got pneumonia when I was 2.5 and they couldn't get all the fluid out.
How do they not get the fluid out? You just fucking.
I don't know, dude, but I had like 9 chest tubes. Shit was wild.
Okay, you know how dentists they have that vacuum thing to vacuum out all your spit?
Yeah.
Why can't they make that for your lungs and just vacuum out all the goop?
So they
I think
suck.
I think they do, but when you're a baby, I'm pretty sure they got to do something different.
I feel like it would just make shit easier. Like you're a little baba, you have no lungs anyway. Or lungs that you do have are real
Exactly.
small.
So why are they gonna put a vacuum in your lungs?
Just suck it out. It will just like that. You no longer have pneumonia because you no longer have gross bacteria growing in your lungs. Just
You no longer
done,
have
vacuumed
lungs.
out. What are you saying, Angel?
Nothing.
Ah,
I'm fucking playing Minecraft.
and I'm harassing her in Minecraft.
Nice.
This is what I do, Yugi.
That's how it do. I almost just fell and died. Died to death. I'm still gonna die to death.
Yeah, so when we starting our Let's Play? Never. How many Minecraft Let's Plays do you think are out there? I think like
Not
there's
enough.
probably like a couple. There's probably like a couple million
You know.
Minecraft Let's Plays out there. Just Civilization ends. Someone is like, "Dude, I'm downloading internet. Are you downloading the entire internet to save it for mankind?" No, I'm downloading exclusively Minecraft Let's Play videos.
Yeah.
And then you
You'd
get to
probably
watch.
still get enough information to piece together what the fuck we were doing.
True. I mean, didn't someone like make a world that has like a shit ton of banned books in it or something? I mean, that makes sense.
About fan books.
Yeah, like countries that don't allow certain books, and they made like a Minecraft realm or world that contains like a big ass library full of those books. Which I don't get how you're supposed to access it anyway when you're blocked by the great the great North Korean or Chinese firewall. Oh, yeah, Kim Jong-un's alive still.
Oh, is he? Is that like actually confirmed?
Yeah, and apparently they're saying that he faked his death to actually out traitors in his circle.
Nice.
Yo.
Million IQ plays from my boy Kim.
I thought they were saying they had like a look-alike stand-in for him though.
Yeah, the impersonator.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they had that too. Pretty sure they're doing that with Ruth Bader Ginsburg too. Fucking, she's in and out of the hospital every other week, and they're like, "Oh, she's as healthy as a horse." Really? She's like 90.
Katie, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? Stop it!
Because she's a cat. She do what
Stop.
cat do.
Stop.
And the kid. Dancing.
Yeah,
It's
so
an older meme, sir, but it checks out.
So a little earlier we were talking about like fucking public transport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so do we all have like weird ass public transportation stories? I feel like Angel's probably got a couple at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any, Hayden? I think you were telling one, but then we fucking went on a tangent for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was like ranting about fucking homeless, crazy drug addicts being just allowed to accost people on public transit, and you can't do anything about it. It's like I'm trying to mind my own business, and I can't look at you in the eye because you're fucking screaming some crazy shit about bees in your brain.
Okay, so
And
you
there's
literally
out.
just met like druggies on the light
Yeah,
rail.
on the couple times I've had to ride the light rail, yeah, it's never failed that there's some fucking crazy person, which didn't we have asylums at one point for these people?
We
So
did, and then they got shut down.
Damn, could really use a few right about now.
Right about now. So, brother, check it out.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Add that to the cringe comp. Anyway, so what's your public transit story?
So I've got two that I can fucking remember. Both of these were on the light rail, but unlike you, Hayden, they were both in the middle of the fucking day.
Ooh. Ooh
Like,
boy.
so there was one. I went to Arizona to like visit my aunt or something like that,
Yeah.
and I was having to ride the light rail somewhere. I can't remember for the fucking life of me where I was going, but about halfway through the ride, some dude gets on. You know, like they're just chilling. Everybody's chilling. Train takes off, and about 2 minutes later, they're preaching fucking Bible verses to the entire light rail.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I'm just sitting there, like, earphones in, not actually listening to anything, because I'm just in fucking awe at what's going on.
Uh-huh.
Because I've never been, like, religiously held hostage like that before.
That's what they
See,
fucking
that's
do,
the
though.
problem with religion.
Uh-oh.
Like, that
No.
not to fucking interrupt your story, Connor, but I fucking hate, like, not like the whole religious preaching thing, but it's like, I'm trying to ride the bus, I'm minding my own business, and you feel the need to come on and fucking disturb that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm big chillin', why can't you let me just big chill? Anyone who, like, just comes into my zone, I'm just like... And I kind of come to the realization that if anyone, like, not realization, but I feel like screaming at people. Like, if they're like, "Sir, if they try to come into your space, if you just scream, "Fucking let me alone, god damn it, motherfucker," and I think they'll leave you alone. Anyway, continue. So they start preaching Bible shit.
Yeah, like, they were literally just, like, fucking quoting Bible verses, or, like, just straight reading out of the Bible. Like, top of their fucking lungs. Because they wanted everybody to hear this in the next couple cars over, too.
Jesus.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't even remember how it fucking ended. Like, I just kind of zoned out. I'm pretty sure one dude just kind of yelled at him to shut the fuck up at one point.
Yeah,
Dude probably didn't fucking listen.
of course not. He's like, a non-believer trying to fucking...
No,
halt
he
my
didn't even
sermon.
stop. Dude didn't break a fucking sweat. He was just going.
Jesus.
Like, I might have gotten off and he might have still been going. I can't remember, though.
I mean, kind of along the same lines as religion. I don't know if you've seen the guy, but there's a guy in that Lone Tree area, and he seriously walks around with an enormous cross. Have you seen that guy?
No, I haven't. But when I went to college, there were a couple people that walked around with, like, I shit you not, crosses as tall as the fucking trees,
Yeah!
just on wheels.
Yeah, exactly. This is what the dude was doing too. Like he had like a life-size cross, and on the bottom he had a single little wheel, like a little unicycle wheel, and he would carry that thing around.
Yeah.
It's like I understand you're trying to make a statement that if Jesus can do it, I can do it, and emulating Christ and blah 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 whatever. But yeah, people are fucking nutty. I mean, I get religion's cool, religion's fun. You do you,
Yeah,
but
like if it's your
don't
thing,
be
that's your
upset
thing.
when but you can't really be upset when you're doing something out of the ordinary and people say you're weird.
Yeah. I don't know. CSU had like a bit of a pretty big religious presence. But which I didn't really fucking mind. The only thing that kind of pissed me off were the fucking recruiters.
Uh-huh.
Cuz like the way they went about it was just like kind of scummy.
Uh-huh.
But I still fell for it every fucking time.
What do you mean you fell for it? Like you let them sucker you into like
having a fucking
at?
like 30-minute conversation about why I should join the church.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like the first time it happened, it was just kind of like somebody just asked me like, "Hey, do you know how to get to like this building?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just like down that way." And then they're like, "Cool. Hey, while I have you here, do you have a minute?"
No, I don't. I'm doing shit.
Yeah, like I think at that point I was actually on my way to class. I was like, "No, I've actually got a class in like 2 minutes, so I kind of gotta go."
Oh well, before you go, then I understand you don't have time to talk, but before you go, just take this pamphlet, read it over. It's fucking
Yeah, pretty much. The one that
How
pissed
many
me off the
times?
most though was I was on my way back to the dorm and I had just picked up food. Literally walked out of the building like fucking 5 steps out. These two dudes come up and they're like, "Hey, do you have a minute to talk?" And I was like, "You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Let's do it. I guess I gotta talk to these people at some fucking point. Might as well." Figured it would just be kind of like a quick 5-minute like, "Hey, we're with the church. Do you want to join?" I'm gonna be like, "Nah, be on my way." 45 minutes later, we're still standing there. It's December.
Oh my
I'm cold
god.
as shit.
God. It's December, homie.
Yeah, like it was the middle of December. I'm cold as shit. I've got Carl's Jr. in my hand. Fries are cold now.
Assholes.
Yeah,
Absolute
that's-
animals.
That's the point that I was just pissed when I got back to the dorm and realized my shit was cold.
Like, oh, motherfucker. God damn it.
Are you kidding me?
Huh.
No.
The bees
no.
hate it.
What about the bees?
Have any of you guys tried to be recruited by fucking
Yes.
some religion?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Ian.
What's your story, Alexis?
Oh my god. Okay. So this actually happened in Florida when I went to visit my uncles.
Of course, it was Florida.
Like, they were. So I grew up in a Catholic family, went to Catholic school, all that, did everything, blah, blah, blah. You know, as I grew up, I was like, this is bullshit, this doesn't make any sense. But so I am no longer Catholic. But so we went to St. Augustine, just like downtown area, just to like, you know, hang out. And this Christian man is holding a sign, something about being gay is wrong. God doesn't love you. You have to do this and that. And I was wearing all black because, you know, as you do. That's
Yeah, you know.
other than
the
pink.
only
That's
colors.
all I wear.
When you're Alexis, there is no color.
Dude,
Yeah.
my wardrobe consists entirely of black, gray, and white.
They're all
Cringe.
t-shirts and sweatpants.
We might just black
Fuck,
and
she's
black.
right.
But so I'm, you know, just chilling, walking, you know, doing my thing. And then this man is like, "Do you know it's a sin to do this and do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And he's like, "Well, have you gone to confession and blah blah blah?" I'm like, "No, I haven't." You know, just talking to this guy. And then he starts saying like all this homophobic stuff, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired of talking to this man. So I, turn around, find the nearest like cute girl, pull her over, kiss her. Then my uncle's, they're married. He's
Wait,
gay.
on
they're both
God,
gay.
this sounds like a clickbait title. Did you actually do this?
But so,
Answer the question.
I kissed this girl. My uncles start making out. This man's over here like throwing up, and I'm just like, leave me alone, dude. And then everybody else around us just started making out too, because it's like, they've all had it with this man. But so this guy, borderline just throwing up, and he's like, "You're all sinners. You're all going to hell." I'm like, you know what, man? I got a seat right next to good old Papa Satan, so I'm fine with that.
I don't believe a fucking word of that. Is no one else baffled by that story?
Why? Is it because I was making out with a girl and everybody else in the plaza was too? Because this man, this homophobic man, was just saying these most horrible things?
You making out with a girl, I can buy that. Your uncle's making out, I can buy that. Everybody else in the plaza, that's the part I'm not buying.
Dude, literally everyone else. My mom is just standing there like, what the hell's happening?
Did everyone clap afterwards? That's the only thing missing from that story.
No. Everybody, after he left, we were all just like, not clapping, but just like saying fuck yeah, just because he left. And then we all just went on with our day. Then downtown Naperville has a bunch of people like that too. Anti-abortionists, fucking Christians trying to convert everybody. Like at school, that one day in school where the anti-abortion people were like parading around our school, like on our school property, handing out flyers of like pictures of
you
babies.
Couldn't do that, and our school was like, well, they tried to have some explanation of saying that the sidewalk that is tied to our school is actually like, which our school is kind of weird. So there's like actually two sidewalks, one that's supposed to be our property and one that's technically public property. But they said that like, anything that was outside the front of the school was public property. So even though they were on school property, they were allowed to be there. And our school is just like, it's going to happen. Just mind your P's and Q's. Don't start arguments with them. Just go home. And we were like, but they're not supposed to be here. They can't be here. They have to move. And they were like, no.
Well, even Officer Quigley, the police officer that stayed at the school, was even kind of getting annoyed of it too.
Well, yeah, because
they were literally pulling students off of the sidewalk just to talk to them. And I'm like, dude, don't fucking touch me. What are you doing?
Yeah. They were starting arguments with kids. They were like full on like tagging people to try to like lure them in to talk.
That's what, like every like weekend where they're out just like downtown Naperville and by the school.
Yeah, they had like something that they always came out for.
Oh boy, more people coming out to harass me and enter my bubble when that's the thing, I want to be left. I just want to be left alone. Don't fucking come into my mojo. Don't come into my space uninvited, because otherwise I'm just going to treat you like a dickhead. And then you're going to be like, oh, he's such an asshole because he didn't let me fucking accost him. Fuck you.
I don't know, I've found that a good old get the fuck out of me usually works pretty well.
Have you actually said that to people? Like, dude, get the fuck out of me.
Like, yeah, once.
People having an abortion be like,
Jesus Christ.
I mean, me and Angel were having a conversation about that yesterday when we were having our picnic.
The abortion, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to get into that topic on the fucking podcast?
Wait, what topic?
I don't think so. I don't
abortion.
Right now.
We probably don't want to get into abortion on the fucking podcast, do we?
No, we don't.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I have a story of when they fucking tried to talk to me about Bible shit at some point where they kind of entrapped me.
Oh boy.
I was in Vegas and I was walking around with a cousin who technically lives in like Arizona now, so I haven't seen her since I was little. And so she wanted to go to the mall to just walk around for a little bit. And we were talking and catching up and everything. And we were like talking and walking at the same time and just looking at one another. And there were these two girls that were in front of us. And I normally always like observe everything that's just around me just to like make sure that I know like what's going on. And as we were walking, these two girls are like in front of us and they were far ahead. And then slowly they kept just like being more in front of us, like they were slowing down, which is fine because in Vegas, people just stupidly stop like in the middle of the road or will just like stop doing what they're doing to like stand in the way of everybody else. So either you wind up bumping into them or you have to go around them. So, me and her were talking and she was telling some type of story. So I'm like watching these girls slow down, but I'm like, whatever, we'll just go around them. And we were heading towards an escalator and so were they. So then all of a sudden, like right before we were about to hit the escalator, these two girls like whip around, look at us and start asking us about God. And if we've been to church lately and if we had time to like stop and talk about it. And both of us
escalator.
But this was before the escalator. They stopped like in front of it so we couldn't get on.
I would have at least let you guys get on so that way you can like get off.
Right?
Like, walk away.
At that point to me, you're making a threat and I'm gonna fucking shoulder check you out the way.
Dude, yeah, honestly. You get
Like-
the fuck out of my way or like shit.
Like, that is like confrontation level. Like you don't just like step in front of somebody unless like, hey buddy, I don't mean to bother you, but you dropped your wallet back there. I wanted to give it back to you. Oh, cool, thanks. But not like, hey, I'm gonna force you to have a conversation with me. Fuck you.
Yeah. And it was weird because I like watched them slow down and then all of a sudden they just stopped and turned around and started talking to us. And both of us were like, what the fuck? Hi.
Dude, I would
Am I
have
getting
chucked one
fucking
of them
mugged here?
bitches to the side.
Yeah. And then also, mind you, what makes it worse is this cousin is very like, her job is being like a masseuse now, but she's also very like hippie, peace, everything's natural,
Spiritual.
essential oils and shit. Yeah.
Hey man.
Okay.
She's very hey man.
Yeah. But so that's the thing. You got a hippie and then me in like basically all black goth clothing standing here with two like they were like the like Utah like polygamy Mormons because they had like the skirts that went down to the ground.
They
and
were
then,
like borderline Amish looking, like the
Yeah.
shit that they sell at Meyer clothes.
right.
Looking like fucking pilgrims?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, those are the worst.
Pilgrims are the worst.
Like they don't care. They just keep talking, and I'm just like, if you don't move out of my way, you're gonna get yeeted into that fountain. I'm gonna make sure you drown. And let's see if God actually helps you in this situation.
And the thing is, like, I would have had something to say and been able to fight back, but it was because we were like mid conversation and it happened so quickly that I was like, I don't know if this is a fucking TV show or not, or what just happened, but how the hell did y'all just come up on me like that? Like, what?
It's like, bro, where the fuck's that camera? Am I on Punk'd right now?
Yeah. But
Butcher, Butcher, where are you?
they were trying to talk to us about God, and me and her just looked at each other like, we gotta go find our parents, so we gotta go. And they're like, it's only gonna take a couple minutes. We really don't want to take up any of your time. And we're like,
No. It's like telling a Mexican family that the party starts at 5:30. Everybody actually gets there at like 7.
yeah,
Those conversations go on for hours.
It's
Right.
a fucking party for a fucking 3-month-old baby who's already asleep.
Yeah, like a baby shower.
Yeah, for the baby that's already asleep, and it's a fucking
Baby that
rager.
isn't even born yet. It's just an excuse for the mom to get drunk.
Fetal alcohol
Wait.
syndrome.
I have another cousin that did that too.
What,
Shit.
gave their child fetal alcohol syndrome?
Angel, did you leave me a voicemail? Did you just hang up the phone?
No, I hung it up like probably 20 seconds after I should have.
Well, I got a voicemail from you. It says Bean.
I am a bean.
You're
Oh,
Babby.
I am baby bean.
No, you're just Babby. Yeah,
The other part of that was I was gonna say my one cousin who had to have her baby shower last year. One of her friends, because they're all fucking partiers from Miami. Her friend brought Jello shots, and she downed like fucking 40 of them.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jello shots is kind of hard to get. I don't know. Jello shots
She
don't
had
do
a
it.
couple of drinks too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had Jello shots, dude.
They're not bad. Like, if you make them right, they're pretty good. I just,
Yeah, it depends on how you make them, and honestly, the type of alcohol you use too.
Ooh, Connor, you've seen how I drink. I just fucking pound a shit ton
just-
of vodka
yeah,
and
you
wash
just
it with a little bit
drink.
of Coke. Yeah, I just
You
go
drink it
fucking-
like it's water.
Yeah, a little bit of Coke to wash it down because it's heavy and syrupy compared to the vodka, and we're all good.
Yeah.
Which I'm probably gonna do tonight.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd probably do that, but Angel wants to stay home.
That's only where I get drunk is at home.
Yo, same.
Hell,
What do you-
fella.
We were going to drink tomorrow night. You want to make whatever that fucking colada was?
Well, no, it was gonna be we do drink tomorrow night, but I have to go to my mom's on Saturday. So it would
Right.
have been you and me leaving Saturday, but since you want to stay home,
Now I understand.
Look at us, responsible alcoholics, planning our binges.
you fucking idiot. You fucking
Is this what it feels like to be an actual adult, where you have to plan when you want to get drunk?
Yeah. Dude, I got responsibilities, bro. I fucking hate it.
I got responsibilities now.
Billeries.
Hillary Clinton.
That's no.
That's something else.
Hey everyone, it's me, Hillary. I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
Oh my god.
Fuck off.
I love that for how fucking awful it is. Like, she thought that was a good idea. Makes me
Not
wanna go
only
to
did she
Cedar
think it was a
Rapids.
good idea, her publicity team also backed it.
Well, because they thought she was just gonna win regardless, so they didn't fucking try.
I don't know if
everyone-
they thought she was gonna win or if they were just desperate for anything at that point.
This fucking dolphin is stealing my kelp.
Fuck kelp.
Fucking kelp.
Dude, that whole
Uh,
election was just a fucking mess, though, let's be real.
Oh yeah, dude, it was blatant how fucking, like, how much they just expected to win and how they didn't try. And then I feel like the only reason, like, they didn't just pull some hokey dokey shit and just make Hillary president anyway was because there was so much support and it was just so out of the blue that it's like, fuck, we can't actually do anything about this. Shit.
Dude, you remember when fucking D's Nuts was a presidential candidate for a hot second?
Dude, have you heard of Vermin Supreme? No joke, homeboy Vermin Supreme running for president. And one of his things, he wears an old rubber boot on his head. And one of his
Oh
things
yeah,
is-
that guy.
Yeah, and one of his things is that he promises to give every American a pony.
Who
I'll
the
back
heck
that.
would want a pony?
What, you don't want a pony?
No, I have a Bella. That's enough.
She's well.
Give her
Oh.
another year. She'll be as tall as a pony.
I
See,
mean,
What
I think
animal
she
is
has
this
the size of
creature?
a pony.
Rottweiler,
What animal is this creature?
doggo,
A Bella.
Bella.
That's not an animal.
Yes, she's her own kind.
Yeah.
Right?
What, you got some fucking, like, Full Metal Alchemist Edward dog or something?
Aw.
That one here?
She's
Oh,
just stupid and kind of slams her head into the wall.
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah. She has a 24-hour concussion.
God, it was so
24/7.
She got drain damage, dude.
Says, "Oh, my concussion's going away. Let me just bash my head into the fucking wall, into the stove, even.
Let me get
Nice.
the fridge over. It's okay.
Let me just walk into the fridge.
Teach
Let
the
me
dog
just
how
try
to
to
hit
walk
buttons with
through
its
the
head.
door."
Yeah.
Y'all seen that picture of, like, this guy has his fridge open? It's like one of those French door fridges with two doors. and there's a sign on the condiment thing on the right side that says "Watch for cat paw before closing," and in between the gap between the actual fridge and the door is just this orange cat's paw just stuffed all the way through, trying to grab a shit in the fridge.
Dude, yeah, because of that picture, I have to look between like the doors to make sure Katie's tail isn't in there.
I mean, that's gonna be. She'll learn. That's a tough lesson to learn, but
Don't worry.
She'll she'll learn.
bet she won't have her fucking tail on the door next time. I don't know. Sometimes it's just like kids. You gotta let animals make mistakes.
Yeah, but unless the action has immediate results, the animals won't learn. Case in point, for a hot fucking minute, my dog would eat wood chips in the backyard.
Mm. Yummy,
and then like 8 hours later, his stomach would just be fucking ruined, and nothing was solid anymore.
Ooh.
Don't eat fucking wood chips.
He did
idiot.
this every day for weeks and never learned because the results were not immediate. So in his mind, he was still just crunching tasty wood chips, and there was zero correlation between the two events.
Munch. He was getting his fiber.
It wasn't working.
Yes.
It wasn't working. Poor kid. Poor thing.
Mm.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dumbass, but he's also pretty nice.
He's stupid, but you know, he's
He's
alright.
alright.
Yeah, your dog was chill when I was over there. I'm usually like, I'm kind of scared around dogs. I'll just admit that.
Yeah, we know.
I don't trust. Shut up, Angel. But when I was at Connor's house, I saw his dog. I was like, oh, doggo. And then it was just like the most chill dog ever. And I was like, oh yeah, I like you.
Yeah, he'll bark at you when you first come in, but after that, he's pretty much just chilling.
He's like, woo, woo, stranger. Okay, please don't hurt me. I'm gonna go over here now.
Yeah. He
He
was a
was, like,
rescue, so he's just constantly scared of many things. The one that I don't understand though is ladders. He's fucking
He's
terrified
scared.
of ladders.
Why is he
I'm
not like
pretty
that?
sure his
I don't
previous
know.
owner climbed up the ladder and then fell on him.
Huh.
Maybe
the
he forced the
story we're
dog to
gonna
climb
go
the ladder. Like, climb the ladder, dog. No, the rungs hurt my paws. Do it. Ah!
Oh no.
He's trying to raise a circus dog. I think one of the best expressions I've heard was, I can kick your ass while standing on a ladder. That's, okay, you know King of the Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so it kind of has like a following over in Japan. Like
Okay.
they basically consider it like an American anime, and there's actual debates on whether the sub or the dub of King of the Hill is better, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, subtitles are better. That way you get the that way you get the full experience."
Experience of what? Going cross-eyed after having to read up so fast and looking at the picture at the same time?
Oh, is your brain hurty when you try to read subtitles?
Yeah, kinda.
Aw,
Yikes, can't relate.
oh Baba. I seriously can't not do subtitles anymore. I'm tired of all these shows coming out where they only talk like this and you
Oh
can't
my
really
God,
understand what they're
yes.
saying. Yeah, like,
I have to have subtitles on just to like make sure I know what they're saying.
yeah, like and I'm all about like I like getting involved in the story. I like knowing what's being said, what it means, what's going on. And when some guy is just mumbling his fucking lines and the studio decided, hey, let's basically leave the lens cap on the camera so you can't fucking see what the movie's doing.
Yeah. I don't know. I can watch movies and shit without subtitles. I play every video game with subtitles on. I don't know why, it's just I have to.
Yeah, like I don't like not like hearing. Oh, sorry, I'm playing Minecraft with Angel at the same time. I don't like playing a game and not knowing what's going on. Like, I don't know. It adds to the immersion. Okay,
Yeah.
Immersion.
it's the immersion of the game.
Oh, yeah, wait, so, hey, yo, Hayden, have you seen Parasite?
No, I have not. That's that Korean movie, right?
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
Actually pretty good. If you have Hulu, you can watch it there.
I'll just pirate it.
Fair.
Yeah, pretty easy.
What am I supposed to fucking pay for shit?
Nah, I
mean,
bought
you could
Spotify
just-
Premium because it's honestly worth it, and they gave me Hulu with it.
Dude, I would not mind getting Spotify Premium, but I don't have any money to splurge on that.
Yeah.
And I listen to a lot of like obscure music, so I don't think the artists I listen to are going to be on there.
I mean,
Like,
can
there's this-
check.
There's this one band that has 2 really good songs I love, but the problem is they're Russian and I can't read Cyrillic. So these guys, like, I'm trying. Huh?
I said Skrillex?
Shut the fuck up.
Angel, I'm gonna smite you.
Do it after she brings my Kylo Ren gummies.
And we got 2 Babas in server.
Gummies tomorrow.
What do you mean tomorrow? What are we doing tomorrow?
Nothing, I don't know. Bring them to you tomorrow, though.
Wait, Angela, is that the fucking dark mark on your arm?
Yes.
God damn it.
Read a different book. Please. I'm begging you.
Yeah, so my mom said about watching the movies growing up. For the love of God, can we put a different channel on? I don't want it to be Harry Potter weekend anymore.
Haha, Wingardium Goat Leviosa. Haha. That was you. Angel, I want to read the book before you
What?
put it away.
I'm trying to leave Mills a book. But,
We's in the server.
Okay.
The realm, if you please.
Please, if you please.
That was a racist song, but
Yeah, no shit.
I don't know. I dig it. Not because it's racist, but because it's a good song. Can't have fucking shit movies anymore.
Everybody gets hurt about everything.
Everyone's butthurt about everything. Hayden Case's new book, right? It's the sequel to my book, Everything I Say Is Right.
Why can I see you actually writing both of those books?
Because well, it's not even because of quarantine. I do like writing, and I do want to I do have 2 books. Who the okay, FedEx guy just blasted by playing some boomer tunes.
What kind of
Alright,
boomer
you do-
tunes we talking?
I couldn't like the song sounded kind of familiar, but it was definitely something from the 80s. It sounded like a slow ballad.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
I'm trying to think of an 80s song to start singing, and I can't think of.
Oh, the small things.
Why do I feel like that song was constantly used to mock Angel in school?
Oh, no.
That look on her face.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Is it?
No.
Sure. At least I have 2 functioning wrists without
Hey,
having to get
Fuck
surgery.
you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was looking good for me up until you said without having to get surgery.
And they were just like, oh, damn it. What the fuck is he listening to? I hear him. Hold up.
I hear him.
Squirrel. That's basically what he's doing.
Pretty much.
Sounds like he's listening. It sounds like something Grateful Dead would write.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's fucking banjo.
Maybe. Dude, the best part about Grateful Dead is like you can put on like a 5-hour mix of that shit and all the songs just blend together so it sounds like one mega song.
I mean, yeah. That's how that music's always gone.
I'm trying to decipher that tune.
Let us know what you find, bud.
what other topics do we got? How is your wrist doing, Peter?
I mean, diet.
Gross.
Yeah.
You.
What kind of fucking? What did they only give you ibuprofen for it, or did they give you any of the good stuff?
Oh no, they gave me narcotics for the first couple of days, but
Damn. Nice.
yeah, like no, dude. The day I got back from the hospital, I slept so much. It was amazing.
Let me give you some medical crack.
Like I literally, like, dude, I got home, got in bed. I don't remember what happened that day. All I remember is waking up and the next thing and was like, holy shit. I think I just caught up on all the sleep I've been missing for the past 6 years.
Did you actually feel like, yeah, that was refreshing?
Yeah. I felt great,
Crazy.
dude. Granted, my wrist was like sore as fuck, but I felt great.
Mm-hmm. What happened to sleep being restful, huh? Where did that go? When did that change, huh?
Y'all know what sleep is?
Only 90s kids will remember this. Having a decent night's sleep.
Fuck.
Actually feeling rested.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of looking forward to getting the medical tape off, but at the same time not looking forward to getting the medical tape off.
Dude, I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
I don't know,
They gotta
dude.
have-
It already kind of hurts when I like bend my wrist because of how adhesive this shit is. It's literally just like pulling my skin with it.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
You just gotta rip it like a band. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, this is more adhesive than a bandage. Like a bandage, I can deal with. That's fine.
Here, I'll
Yeah,
do it for you.
this
It won't
is
even
what
hurt.
All right, fucking fly out here then.
No, you.
No, you.
No, I'm
you
good.
gotta come over here. I can't go over there. I'm not allowed in airports, remember?
Oh my
Make it
God.
sound like you're on a literal watch.
Especially now with my tattoo with the
The
fucking
bomb
whole
on it.
bomb going off.
You have a bomb going off as a tattoo?
She has a Bakugo tattoo.
Ah.
So in the corner, there's like a little bomb.
The lady's gonna be like, "Oh, you shouldn't have that on your body."
Fuck Deku. All my homies hate Deku.
At least you're not Paul and can't go to a town at all. You're just banned.
Who got banned?
A very old friend of ours.
Yeah, a friend that I had since like middle school, and then through high school. But it was this kid. His name is Paul. Nobody knows what the fuck happened, and he won't necessarily explain it. But something happened to where he completely got banned from Naperville altogether. He
What
just
the fuck?
can't be in Naperville whatsoever.
He's
So-
just done. He's donezo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he moved out to like California, I think, for a little bit, unless he moved somewhere else. I don't know.
No,
But-
I think he's still in
Fucking knows.
California.
Yeah. But so he moved out to California. And then like a while after he had gotten banned, he was posting on Facebook talking about the fact that he had a cousin or somebody in some event he had to come home for, but everybody had to be quiet about it because since he wasn't allowed to be in Naperville, he shouldn't really be there, but like obviously he's got to be there for the event. So like nobody talk about it.
Does that have any legal binding?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
was-
literally can't come step a toe into Naperville.
Otherwise he'll get like arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's usually... I feel like that's very unorthodox, because usually if it was bad enough, you just throw someone in jail or prison. Like, I don't get how you just get banned from a town.
No, I don't get it either, dude.
Neither do we.
He
Nobody
went
knows the entire story.
He went up to the mayor and said, yeah, your mom sucks me good and hard through my jorts, and then he was just like, alright, man, so that's
I
it.
wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, I wouldn't either. The kid was kind of like known. Like he was honestly kind of famous just for being himself. And he slept with a lot of fucking people. So
Oh boy.
wouldn't be
Not
surprised.
always for the right reasons either. But he
Yeah,
wasn't a bad person. He really wasn't. He was a sweetheart.
yeah, he was a really good person. He just kind of got screwed over many, many a times.
Yeah.
Huh.
Literally, we knew another person who actually paid him to sleep with her, just so she could say that it happened.
Damn.
Damn. Imagine getting paid to sling mad meat. Connor, business proposition.
Oh
All right.
no!
All right. What are we talking here?
We're
Like,
gonna
what's the plan?
we're gonna become some. We're gonna. All right, we're gonna be a 2-for-1 special. Meat
Okay.
You
slingers.
gotta wait till his wrist is okay.
What do I
He's
need
got
the wrist
another
for?
hand.
He
And
can't use the other hand either.
Ow! Why?
fuck the problem. This turned into a whole different conversation.
It really did. I'm
That
trying
was
to hear
how I got
Hayden's
roasted.
business proposition here, and y'all are out here just fucking roasting my ass.
Because it's so easy.
It is.
I mean, yeah, fair.
Oh, I guess.
Oh,
Okay, bye.
I mean, dude, I'd hope it's easy to roast me. Like, I put way too much effort into making it look like I don't care about my appearance to not get roasted.
I look like garbage on purpose. You don't understand.
Exactly, dude.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Thank you, dude.
Cat, I hear you. Meow.
Angel, we can make the Frozen drink and watch both Frozen movies, and then we can make the one I sent you, and we can watch Moana and Tangled. Those drinks would just go perfect with each other.
I did not care for Moana.
I still haven't seen it.
You're not missing anything.
Okay.
Honestly, Moana's decent. It's not bad, but it's not the best.
It's entirely forgettable.
There's honestly, yeah, but it's
And I think the best thing to come out of Moana is that one gif of the Rock's character. Where it's just like, what can I say except delete this? And he pulls out a fucking Glock at the end of it.
Nice.
I like the shark one.
God damn it.
What?
The
Katie,
fuck am I
what?
doing?
What?
She
Okay.
just wants attention. That's all she ever does.
She always wants attention.
She does.
Alright, so we got
You
like
wanna
2-3
say
minutes
something?
left. Does anybody have like any fucking hot takes or just shit they want to say real quick?
Hot takes. I thought I had a hot take today.
Hayden, all you have are hot takes.
My takes are always super hot fire, alright?
Because he's hot-headed.
I'm
Oh
ballsy.
my god.
I'm stud. I don't take shit.
Is that a cat?
It's Katie.
Let me hear it again. Let me hear it again. That makes me so happy.
Katie, you make someone happy. You don't annoy the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, cats are cute. Like, they just come up and they just start vibrating, and that makes them radiate serotonin.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
It's a portable happy pack.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm feeling sad. A cat curls up on your lap and just... And then you're like, oh, hey, I'm happy. Hot take, cats are better than dogs. That's my hot take. Cool. Yeah, dogs are cool and all. Yeah.
I don't know
my
if that's
fucking
necessarily a hot take, but yeah, I kind of agree.
I have a cat that can file taxes. That's my neglected to mention.
What the fuck?
The fuck?
Hot take over.
Alright.
Like, you don't even have a cat. What the hell?
Yeah, because I don't like the responsibility of having responsibility.
I mean, honestly, if you want to get a pet, I feel like a cat is like
easier
the
than having
lowest.
a dog.
Yeah, a cat is like pretty low maintenance as far as owning an animal goes. Like, you gotta
Dude,
change
the
the
only-
litter box and give them food. And that's kind of it.
I'll just leave him, let him outside, and let him poop outside.
I mean, depends on the cat.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be all cats.
Some don't do well with the outdoors.
Like fucking
Yeah.
Brett and Blake's cat. I mean,
Keith
So-
Griffin. That's
yes. So Brett and Blake have a cat named Diego, and that
No,
cat
no, I know. I was just saying who.
Hoomst.
We don't discuss that name in this house.
Oh, is okay. It's a he
What?
who must not be named type situation, is it?
Yes and no. Alexis just doesn't care.
Okay.
Okay. I think that about wraps it up, yeah.
Yeah, I
Do-
think so. Unless either of you guys have anything you want to say?
You're dumb.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Angel, you fucking built like a goblin and you fucking smell like toes. There you go. Boom.
She smells like toes.
Smells like toes.
I guess
Alright.
so. I guess I could confirm.
No.
Thank you for confirming.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, can we get Snopes to verify that? Snopes rates it true. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Saturdays Are for the Boys podcast. 50-50 edition, because we got two broads and two dudes.
Yeah.
That's what it do, Yugi. So thank you guys so much. I'm Hayden. Who cares where you can find me? There's Connor.
Yo, if you want to see more, if you want the podcast on different platforms besides YouTube, you can find it on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, fucking Pinecast.
Oh, look at you actually doing your job.
Yeah.
We're everywhere.
We're
now.
building a fucking brand, Angel.
Yeah, we're actually like on shit now. So yeah, you can find us on Spotify, Google, Apple. I'll fucking leave the links in the description if you guys want that shit. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Phoenix_edits. Yeah.
And we got Anglerfish.
Sketching Angel on Instagram and known E_girl on Twitter.
And we got Alexis.
Vampire Kitty pretty much everywhere, Instagram and Twitter, and yeah, that's it.
Stunning.
Nice.
So,
Riveting.
thank you guys so much for tuning in, and be sure to tune in next time when I drop my microphone again. I dropped it today, and it actually fixed it. So
Next time it drops, it's just gonna shatter.
Next time on Saturdays Are for the Boys. Well, Phoenix. Well, fuck. It's fine. It's fine. Will Phoenix be even stupider? Yes.
Join us
Will
next
Phoenix
time
look
on
more
Dragon Ball
homeless?
Z.
Probably.
Is that a stroke in the middle of that? Jesus Christ.
okay, bye.
Bye.
See-
Bye.